everyone, welcome back. Rochelle here. I'm going to be taking us through another chair class today. We're going to have a focus on abdominal strength and also some quadriceps. Before we get started, make sure you do have that medical clearance with your doctor. Other than that, let's go ahead and warm it up. Go ahead and tap it forward, reach opposite arm forward. If you're off rhythm, it's not a big deal. We're just moving. Like I said, getting ourselves warmed up. Or if you screw up and have your same arm going forward as the same side of that leg, it's not a big deal. All right, let's go 4, 3, 2. Last one, both sides. Go ahead and tap it forward and reach across the body. Good. So after we warm up, we're going to have a seat, do some exercises in the chair, and we'll do some exercise out of the chair. While we're warming up, make sure you're breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, let's go 4 more. 3, 2, last one, both sides, and then we'll reach over that head. If this is too much on your shoulders or bring the arms up, you're welcome to go ahead and keep them going straight across your body. Otherwise, we're reaching up. And that goes the same for any of the exercises. If there's anything that I'm providing you and it doesn't work for your body, I ask you to modify or not, make sure you're not doing the exercise. Okay, here we go, 4 more. Here's 4, 3, here's 2, last one, both sides, and 1. Good. We're going to go ahead and go heel digs, going side to side. Good. Here we are. We're going to do 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel a little bit into your hips. 2, and last one. Now hold it on this side, tap the foot, warming up that tibialis anterior. You're, in other words, feeling that muscle in the front of the, right in the shin. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and we're going to switch sides, tapping that foot. Good. Might feel like a little bit of cramping. Okay, and we're just working into that muscle. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to go into partial squats, bringing those arms forward and then coming down into our squat and bringing it back up. Okay, as we come into a squat, I'm going to go and turn sideways. Watch your knees, making sure that they're staying behind your toes. What I see a lot of people doing is that when they go into their squat, they're bringing their knees forward over their ankles, okay, versus sitting their butt back. So it's really important that we don't stress out, put more stress into our knees when we go into squats, and we keep our knees behind our toes. And as you come up, squeeze into your glutes, making sure that we're really working into the back of the legs as we come up. Good. Last one and 1. Good. Go and take one leg forward with your toes up. We're going to reach down and pull it up. Good. Let's go 4 more. Here's 3, 2. Now hold this one down. Nice little stretch in the back of the legs. Hold that 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. Toes up, get down and up. Good. Let's go for another 4. Here's 3, 2, and then we're going to hold this last one down. You decide your range of motion, how far you want to reach towards your toes. Hold that 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then from here, we're going to go into cat and cow, rounding that back. And then we're going to try arching that back, drawing the shoulders back, away from the ears, And then again, rounding the back, bringing the head down. And then inhale, arching the back, lifting the chest forward. And again, rounding the back. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, we're going to round it. And then very slowly roll it up. One vertebra at a time. And draw the shoulders back. Bring the shoulders in big circles. Go ahead and have a seat in your chair. No big circles here. Good. Go ahead and bring those arms out to your sides. Small circles. Anytime that we're up out of the chair doing exercises, you're welcome to have a seat when you need to. And you can try and perform as many exercises as you can in that chair if needed. All right, from here we're going to bring those arms forward and back. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Good. Rotate your wrists in big circles. Reverse directions. All right, I'm going to go ahead and grab a hold of my weights. So again, you'll need some weights today. If you don't have any weights, just grab a 16-ounce canned beans if you have those around the house, or you can grab, something that feels a little bit heavy to you and it's easy to hold on to. That will work as well. All right, from here we're going to start with just a simple bicep curl where we curl up and then we hammer curl down. Curling up, hammer curl down. Again, as we're sitting in the chair, make sure that you're sitting up nice and tall. These exercises aren't going to be as effective if we're slouched down. Hammer curl down. Good, let's go 4. Here's 3, 2, and then now on this one, I'm going to hold the weights halfway. So I have my palms still tilted upward, shoulders are back and down. Watch the shoulders from curling forward. Okay, and then I'm going to alternate them all the way up, go halfway down. All the way up, halfway down. Good. Nice. All right, here we go. Let's go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, should be feeling it into those arms. If not, maybe go a little bit heavier by now. And then we're going to open and close. Watch those wrists. If you feel like your wrists are flopping back, really want to make sure that those wrists are nice and straight. Now, if we have them tilted backwards, we're going to add a lot of stress to those wrists, and obviously we don't want that. All right, again, open and close for 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Ooh. Okay, go ahead and bring those arms out, getting a nice stretch in those biceps. Press the fingertips back. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and alternate your leg lifts forward. Good. Straight leg going out and then back in. Tap out, back in. And I'm going to add to this as well. If you want to increase that level of difficulty for now, place your weights a little bit closer to your knee. Makes it a little bit more challenging here. All right, it's really easy to slouch on this one because our legs are lifting up, and as we lift, we want to kind of come back a little bit. But as a reminder, I'm going to have you go ahead and bring yourself back up if that's you. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, both sides, and 1. Okay, now go ahead and hold that left leg forward. Okay, and then from here, we're going to just the left leg, bring it in, bring it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now I'm going to draw the weights in a little bit closer because it's already hurting my leg. You're welcome to keep yours out. Take it out and lift it up without slouching. Bring it up, 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 up. Again for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And draw it in. All right, other leg. Here we go. Bring it out and in to that right leg. Okay, let's go 4 more. 3, 2, and hold it and lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, you should be feeling those legs, those arms a little bit warmed up. We're gonna go back to your biceps. Okay, on this one, we're gonna actually we're gonna hammer curl up, and then we're gonna slowly bring it down. Let's go 4 times. Hammer curl up, and then palms facing up on the way down. 2 more. Again. All right, now hold it halfway on here. Now I'm gonna go hammer curl on that left arm, and I'm gonna go to a leg extension on my right leg. So I'm gonna add a little bit of, you work it into the brain a little bit. So halfway down with that arm and kicking that leg out. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're gonna switch legs and arms, keeping this arm held halfway. All right, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm going to bring those arms down, and then from here I'm going to go hammer curl all the way up, hammer curl down, switching arms all the way up, hammer curl down. I'm going to add to this. So as I lift my left arm, I'm going to go ahead and extend that right leg, and then I'm just going to switch leg and arm, and then bring it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold that leg up, hold the arm up, and then from here you're going to try pulsing that leg up. 8, 7. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that elbow, keep it 90 degrees. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching arms and legs, holding the elbow 90 degrees. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's go ahead and get a nice little stretch in those hip flexors. Go ahead and turn it to the side. Draw your leg out. Should feel a stretch in the front of that hip. And then if you want to increase that stretch, draw that outside arm over your head. Make sure you're breathing through this. And then go ahead and bring it in. Coming center, take a deep breath in through your nose. And then go and turn to the other side as you exhale. Drawing your other leg back. And to increase that stretch, we're going to reach that arm over your head. Good. And then go ahead and bring it center. All right, I'm going to set the weights down for a moment. And I'm going to sit myself at the edge of my chair, okay? Obviously, you don't want to sit yourself so far forward where you're going to be falling off your chair, but just enough where you still have some support, but also a lot of range from your back to the back of that chair. Okay, so from here, I'm going to draw my shoulders where they touch the chair, and then I'm going to pull myself up, going all the way back where I touch the chair, and then pulling myself back. Okay, as I'm going back and forward, I'm working into my abdominal muscles, going into crunches, okay, going back, and then lift. Now if you want to make this a little bit easier for yourself, if you need to, you're going to bring your arms forward, and you're going to use those hands to help pull you up. And then again, bring it back up and down. So you can be here, or you can be here, whatever feels best for you. Either way, we want to try and still keep those shoulders going back, even when we're coming back into that chair. All right, let's go 4 more. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. And 1. Okay, now from here, I'm going to go ahead and bring my knee towards my elbow. You don't have to actually touch that knee. You're just bringing it in that direction. And I'm going to bring it back up nice and tall. Working into my obliques. Good. Okay, just bring it in that direction. Challenge that how you need to. You want to tilt yourself back a little bit more. Makes it a little bit more challenging into that core. Okay, just be careful with that low back. Again, let's go 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one, both sides. And 1. Good. All right, so we worked into doing some crunches and into like a bicycle. Then I'm going to scoot myself back. I'm going to go into a reverse crunch. From here, I'm going to alternate my legs up. Again, I'm going to keep my chest forward, my shoulders back. And I'm going to increase the level of difficulty here. All right, here we go for 4. I'm going to increase that speed. 3, 2, and then now we're going to go and bring both knees up and down. If this is too much, feel free to stay with one leg at a time. Otherwise, we're drawing those legs up and down into that reverse crunch. Still working into the abs. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We are feeling a lot of hip flexors, a lot of quads, especially when we do those knee extensions as well. So if you're feeling that, that's good. You also just want to make sure we're filling it into the stomach muscles. Let's get a quick little stretch in the hip flexors, drawing that leg back, reaching an arm over, taking a deep breath, bringing it back center, and we're going to switch sides. Reaching that outside arm over. Good, and then bringing that back center. All right, we're gonna change it from working bicep to our tricep. Okay, for this one, I'm gonna lean it forward, and then I'm gonna draw those arms straight back. Let's go ahead and start by alternating those arms, and then pulling that back in. Now, as you're going into your kickback, I'm gonna turn so you can see my position. The back stays straight, shoulders stay back, elbow is up, and we're only moving from that elbow. The moment we start moving at that shoulder like this, we're taking away from that tricep. It's not going to hurt anything, but it's going to take away from trying to work the back of the arm. Okay? All right, keep going, alternating. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, both sides. And 1. Now we're going to go double arm. Feel free to stay with your single arm alternating. Good. Let's go 4 more. 4. I'm going to start pausing at the top. 3. Here's 2. And now hold that up. Keep holding that. Trying to hold that up as high as you can. And then bringing that in and shaking it out. Good. I'm going to stretch out that tricep. Go ahead and bring an elbow up. Use the other arm to press it back. And switch. Use the other arm, press back. You could also pull it from behind your head, but that might be a little too much on your shoulders or your neck. Okay. All right, roll the shoulders back. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab the band or the tubing. All right, now with this next one, I'm going to be working into I'm going to do a leg press, working into my hamstrings, glutes, and also my my quads. I just said hamstring. From here, I'm going to grab the handles, and then I'm going to tighten it up a little bit more. First thing I did after that is I positioned my posture by bringing myself up tall, drawing the shoulders back and down, and then pressing that leg, bringing it in, and then pressing it down to that floor, pushing it out. Good. Okay, now our leg tends to want to snap back. All right, so we're going to control that a little bit more, bringing it nice and slow, bringing that leg in. Forces ourselves to work a little bit harder versus letting the momentum of that band to just pull us back in. Okay, now from here, you're welcome to stay pressing down to the floor, otherwise I'm going to push it straight out and bringing that knee in towards my chest. Again, trying to control the speed of that band from pulling you back in or snapping that leg back in quickly. Good. Here's 4, 3, 2. At the same time, you should also be feeling your biceps working again, holding that band back. Go ahead and shake out the hands. Okay. Before I switch, make sure you remember what leg you were on. If you're mirroring me, that would have been your left leg. We're going to tap side to side. Working into those hip abductors, right on the sides here. Good. Shoulders are back and down. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, both sides. Now feel free to stay by alternating or both legs going in and out. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and take that one leg out. Again. Okay, so I've got my right leg, or your right leg should be in the bands now. In that tubing, I'm going to grab a hold of it, making it tighter, drawing my arms back, and I'm going to press that leg straight to that floor and bringing it back in. Okay, again, see, so you see how my knee is just kind of snapping back forward? We're going to control that. So I'm going to bring it in nice and slow. Push. Nice and slow and push. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then now we're going to extend that leg straight out. Press it out, bringing it in. Good. I found myself starting to slouch a little bit, so I just corrected myself. If that's you, go ahead and do the same. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then you're going to go ahead and take that out. And you're going to do a second set with your hip abductors going side to side. Good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that band out, and then I'm going to stand up. I'm going to just set the band to the side. Now on this next one, you're welcome to stand next to your chair so you have something to grip onto. And we're going to draw our elbow across our body towards our knee, working into those obliques again. You don't have to actually touch that knee. You're going in that direction though, working into the obliques. Good. Let's go 8, 7, 6, 5. Try to challenge yourself from holding onto that chair if you can. Working into a little bit more balance. Your hand just right above it. Last one. Good. And then we're going to switch sides. So I'm bringing it to the other side. So if I need to, I can hold on to that chair. But our goal is to work into our stability. So do your best to not rely so much on that chair if you can. And then we're going to go ahead and cross that knee over our body, bringing it down. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're going to go ahead and step a leg back, and then I'm going to press this hip forward. So you're doing a pelvic tilt with this back leg, getting a stretch in your hip flexors. Feel free to grab onto that chair if you need to. Good, taking a deep breath in. Exhale and switch legs. You can switch sides in that chair if you need to. You're doing a pelvic tilt, lifting that hip up, getting a nice stretch. If we're sitting a lot, we tend to get a lot of low back pain. That's because that muscle that runs from the front of your hips to the back is being tightened from sitting so much. It's really important that we take time to stretch this out. Good, and then go ahead and step it in. Go ahead and reach it over. Take a deep breath in, reach both arms up, and exhale to the other side. And then go ahead and bring it up, draw your shoulders back. Now from here, bring your shoulders all the way back and down. You're welcome to go ahead and have a seat in your chair if you want, or you can stay standing. And you stretch ear to shoulder. Draw your hands towards the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to the other side. And then bring it back center. One more time, take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. Exhale out. Give yourselves a round of applause. Nice work, everybody. Thanks for joining me.